Well, Sage Screen Printing Studio is busy making their Ravens gear for the playoffs.
Oh yeah, Marty Bass is there live to get a look from the owner. Hi Marty, how's it going?
Well, it's going great on this Thursday morning. Peter Shullis joins us right now. Sage Screen Printing Studio. Good seeing you again, pal.
Good seeing you too.
We go back about 20 years, and that's going to be a part of our story. You're a big screen printer here in the Baltimore area. New designs, printing 4,000 of these as we move through this day. You got them in purple, you got them in black. When the Ravens play well, business increases for a lot of small business owners here in Baltimore and in Maryland.
Yep, that's right.
But that's only a part of our story this morning. Believe it or not, this mild-mannered t-shirt maker next to me is, I think, one of the reasons Raven Nation has expanded coast to coast. Have you ever heard of the West Wing LA? Well, when Peter was living out in Southern California, he started a little group called the West Wing LA. And there's now a West Wing in Vegas.
And Arizona, yeah.
And Arizona and LA. And now you've got groups in Florida, the Florida Flock, right. The Flock and the Fog in San Francisco. This guy was one of the originals that spread the word. Coming up after the break, we're going to talk a whole lot about Southern California and your still ties with the West Wing LA.
That's right.
Next half hour, we're going to talk about how you should not sleep on Baltimore. We'll explain it all. Back to TV Hill. Yeah, it's a multi-leveled story here. We're going to get into the printing, into the shirts, into the excitement, into the buzz, into the little boost in the economy. The Baltimore Ravens, or for that matter, if the Baltimore Orioles were to go into the playoffs and World Series, there's a ripple effect that runs through not only the town, but the counties and the Mid-Atlantic. But I want to talk about LA for a second. How did you get all these folks together, displaced Marylanders, and become Raven Nation?
Well, it was 2010, and Facebook was really kind of very popular at the time. And we got on Facebook, and I had a lot of help from Daniela Payne and Casey Brown, and we sort of had an attack on social media and just flooded social media, reached out to people who said they were from Baltimore but living in Los Angeles and said, we're trying to build a community out here, come on out here, cheer on the Ravens, and let's get together.
We're showing some of the pictures from their current Facebook page. You gather at a specific bar or restaurant. How many folks are in the West Wing LA?
Well, it varies from week to week. Typically, it's about 60 people will show up.
Amazing.
Yep, 40 to 60 people. Now, when we hit the playoffs, it literally fills the place. We used to have people waiting in line 45 minutes to get in, and we had people crawling in the windows to try to get in, and have the bouncers.
This is what Ravens Nation's all about.
Yep, Ravens.
I mean, there are displaced fans of every family. Look, the Admirals Cup bar down in Fells Point, good folks, fine people. All the Buffalo Bills fans will be there on Sunday. They'll have a big Bills banner out. Displaced people still want to root for their teams.
Absolutely. There's a connection to that hometown that you still want to feel even when you move away.
I know you guys did a lot of charity work quickly. Are they trying to work with first responders, the firefighters, whatever?
Yeah, charity was always a big component when I was there, making sure that we did food drives and toy drives and stuff like that. So I'm sure they're reaching out right now and trying to help out. I mean, it's a disaster out there right now.
Yeah, it is. All right, let's move from LA over to the right coast here, the Atlantic coast, and let's talk Ravens. Coming up next half hour, we're going to really get into the t-shirt biz, but most of my Ravens stuff, to be honest, is black. You're wearing purple, and you have a theory about this. Tell our audience.
I do. So I think the daily wear is black. You're on a day-to-day basis, you're wearing black. On the off-season, you're wearing black. But when it comes to game day, or you're going out to the bar, or the playoffs, Purple Fridays, that's when you want to wear your purple. It's a celebratory color. It's more of a celebratory thing. So we're going to be printing both plenty of black and purple, so whatever you need, we got it.
And we'll be talking more about that coming up next half hour. Pal, it's great to see you.
Good to see you, too.
You are legit Raven Nation and legit screen printers here in Waverly. Back to TV Hill.
And now let's check back in with Marty at Sage Screen Printing Studio. Hello, Marty.
Hello again, Amy Cena. Super Steve Sosnin in Studio A. Good morning to you. Good morning, everyone. Hopefully you're doing well. So now we're talking t-shirts. Now we're talking t-shirts.
Yep.
And you told me something interesting. In the world of printing, I said, that's a unique color, purple, and you said there's actually blue in it?
Yeah, so the Ravens purple we call it a blurple. It's actually a bluish purple more than, purple can go either way. It can go a little more red, it can go a little more blue, but the Ravens purple is a little more of a blurple.
Hey, Derrick Henry, you look great in Blurple. No, said no one ever. Crazy. You've already given us your theory on the black and the purple, but you're running 4,000 shirts today. Equal number of black and purple?
Yep, equal number of black and purple. We're doing short sleeves, long sleeves, and crew neck sweatshirts.
And how many folks do you distribute to?
Right now we've got about 4 stores. And if there's anybody out there who's got a retail shop that's looking, give us a call. Looking to bring in some merch, give us a call. And the 4 stores right now are Poor Boys in Dundalk.
Shout out Mike Tyson, good friend of WJZ at 9.
Baltimore Sports and Novelty in Owings Mills.
Great folks. I go there. I do.
Yeah, he told me that. King of Bling, he's got a store in the Town Mall of Westminster, and he's got a pop-up shop on Route 40 by the Ingleside Shopping Center.
Right.
And then we've got Casual Gear in Glen Burnie and ravensfever.com.
It's so important when you get a sports team doing well. I mean, when they went into the playoffs, did your accountants start applauding?
Not yet. We're being hopeful, but things are looking great. We're looking up. We expect to win. We expect to be printing thousands of shirts a day for a few weeks now.
Okay, so let's assume that they win. They beat Buffalo. Now they go to KC. Do you have a different design already ready to go?
We do. That's a little top secret, but yes, we do have a design ready to go.
Knock on wood. We don't want to jinx anything.
Yeah, right. Exactly. We actually knock on wood here all the time, and funny enough, I don't have wood right here. But yes, we do have another design that's ready to roll. It's going to celebrate a tradition in Baltimore that people are very familiar with, and that's all I'm going to say.
It's a big deal when the Ravens or the O's get into the playoffs. Hey, listen, West Wing, LA.
Mm-hmm.
Great story. Thanks so much. We're getting ready to wrap up here.
Yeah.
I can't thank you for what you've done for Raven Nation.
Well, I actually wanted to thank you because while we were popular in Los Angeles, when you put us on air here, everyone in Baltimore started applauding us out there and saying thank you out there, and that really helped, so I appreciate that. And it became a big deal for me to tell people that you're my Uncle Marty. In fact, this is a special shirt, one-off, just for me, because I know my
I'd keep that covered up, brother.
And this one's for you.
It says, I know. Who the hell is Peter Schultz? All right, we got to throw it back to you. Love you, brother. All right, 2 words, folks. Go Ravens.
Go Ravens.
Back to TV.